Welcome. It's nighttime now. The air is still, soft, and peaceful, the kind of quiet that only comes at the end of a long day. Wherever you are, let the light dim a little. Let your body soften. Take a slow breath in, and a slower one out. You've done enough today. You've seen enough, thought enough, tried enough. Now it's time to rest, to drift gently through a story. Tonight, we'll travel far from the noise of the present, to a country where silence itself is sacred, to a time when stillness was an art form. We're going to Japan, to the soft tatami floors and steaming bowls of matcha, to the quiet, sacred rhythm of the Japanese tea ceremony. The tea house, called Chishitsu, is small. So small, in fact, that you must stoop as you enter. This, too, is by design. It humbles even the proudest guest, reminding everyone who steps through the door that here, status and wealth mean nothing. Inside, the walls are made of clay and paper. The light is soft, golden, filtered through rice screens. The air smells faintly of cedar and roasted tea. There are no decorations except for a single scroll on the wall. Perhaps one brushstroke of calligraphy, or a simple painting of a mountain peak fading into clouds. Below it, a small flower arrangement sits in perfect stillness. A single branch. One or two blossoms. Nothing more. This is the essence of wabi-sabi, the beauty of imperfection and simplicity. Every crack in the pottery, every uneven brush mark, is a quiet reminder that nothing lasts forever, and that, in its impermanence, life is deeply beautiful. Now the host enters. Their movements are calm and deliberate, like a poem being performed in silence. They bow to their guests, deeply and sincerely. They take each step with intention, each turn of the hand measured and graceful. Before the ceremony begins, they clean every utensil, the tea scoop, the whisk, the bowl, not because they are dirty, but as an act of mindfulness. Each movement is done with purpose. The sound of bamboo against porcelain, the faint rush of the kettle beginning to steam, the soft creak of tatami under the host's feet, all become part of the ritual. It's not about speed or efficiency. It's about presence. The art of being completely here, in this moment, with nothing else on your mind but the warmth of the water and the quiet of the room. Every tea ceremony, no matter how simple, rests on four principles: harmony, wa, respect, kei, purity, sei, and tranquility, jaku. Harmony, between the host and the guests, between the tools and the season, between the inside and outside world. Respect, shown not through words, but through posture, silence, and care. Purity, not just of objects, but of spirit. The rinsing of the hands and the mouth at the garden's basin symbolizes the washing away of the dust of the world. And tranquility, the state reached only after the other three have been practiced. A peace that cannot be forced, but gently arrives, like snow falling on still water. As you sit and watch the ceremony unfold, you begin to feel that same calm entering your body. You breathe more slowly. The edges of the day begin to blur. The kettle now begins to sing. Not loudly but softly, a gentle hiss known in Japan as matsukeis, the wind in the pines. It is a sound cherished by tea masters. They listen for it as one might listen for the voice of an old friend. The water begins to bubble, and steam curls upward in slow ribbons. The host lifts the ladle, pours a measure of water into the tea bowl, and stirs the bright green matcha with the bamboo whisk, the chasen, in a rhythmic, circular motion. The color deepens. The aroma fills the air, grassy, sweet, slightly bitter. Tiny bubbles form on the surface, catching the golden light. This is the heart of the ceremony, where the art becomes life, and life becomes a moment of art. The bowl is now ready. It is placed before the guest with both hands, never one. The guest bows in gratitude, turns the bowl slightly, and takes a sip. The taste is earthy and smooth. Warmth spreads through the body like a slow wave. Outside, a breeze rustles the leaves. The moment feels eternal. The tea is not meant to refresh or energize. It is meant to awaken the spirit, to remind one of the beauty in small things. In the sound of rain, in the warmth of a shared moment, in the quiet between two breaths. Centuries ago, in the 16th century, tea ceremonies were practiced by samurai lords and monks alike. The great tea master Sen no Rikyu perfected its form, teaching that the ceremony was not about luxury or performance, but about humility. He taught that a cracked bowl could hold just as much beauty as one of gold. That silence could say more than conversation. And that tea, served with sincerity, could bridge any distance between souls. In an age of conflict and swords, he offered a way of peace, one that could fit inside the palm of your hand. Every tea ceremony reflects the season. In spring, blossoms are arranged simply, and the water is drawn cool. In summer, fans are set out for guests, and the bowls are thinner to feel the chill. In autumn, warm tones and rustic pottery are used. And in winter, thicker bowls, heavier tea, and deep charcoal fires glow beneath the kettle. The host changes the tools, the scroll, the flowers, but never the intention. The spirit of mindfulness remains the same, as eternal as the turning of the year. As the ceremony ends, the host bows once again. The guests bow in return. No one rushes. No one speaks loudly. The tools are cleaned and returned to their places, each with the same reverence they were shown before. Outside, the night is cool. The moonlight spills across the stepping stones. The kettle grows silent, and for a moment, it feels as though the entire world has stopped, just for this small, sacred pause in time. You breathe in deeply now. Imagine holding a warm bowl between your palms. You lift it to your lips, feeling the steam rise softly against your face. You sip, slow, calm, at peace. The warmth flows through you, down your chest, into your hands and your legs. You feel your body growing heavy, relaxed. Your mind drifts like steam from the kettle. This is your tea ceremony, a ceremony of rest, of gratitude, of simply being. You've traveled across time tonight, to a quiet place where even silence has texture. A world of tatami and tea, of calm hearts and gentle hands. Now, as the story fades, the kettle grows quiet, the lanterns dim. The last sound is the softest one of all, the slow exhale of peace. Sleep comes easily now. You are safe. You are calm. And you are home. Good night.